Hey y'all! So, this video is for all the girlies or the bro pairs that want to be an au pair in 2024. Now, I know you've seen my profile everywhere and my friends keep coming for me because you know why? I keep forgetting to say subscribe. So, before you do anything, before you become my bestie, please subscribe if you're an OG. And if you're not an OG, welcome. We're friends now. Subscribe. But let's get into today's video. So, this video is a basic step. If you want a more detailed video, I have a few under the playlist on how to become an au pair. But this is a basic, very simple step on how to become an au pair in 2024. Number one, you just have to decide. Do you want to go with an agency or you don't want to go with an agency? I prefer going in an agency. It's just safer that way. And if you want to become an au pair in America, you have to go with an agency. But if you don't want to do America and you want to do like Netherlands or London or Paris or Australia or New Zealand, you don't need an agency. You could just go on Facebook groups, you can look up families, and you can go through that whole process. But if you want to become an au pair in America, you need an agency. Number two, which I already touched in number one, just decide which country you want to go with. As I said earlier, depending on the country, depending on how you're going to do it. Because if you want to go to America, you need an agency. If you don't, you can go to other countries that don't need agencies. But which country do you want to au pair in? Because I know some people that don't want to come to America. They're legit like, I'd rather be an au pair in any other country but America. Or some people don't want to go to Europe. Some people don't want to go to Paris. Some people want to go to Sweden. So choose a country that you want to go to. See what works for you, depending on the pay, depending on the childcare hours, depending on how fast the process is. Because I'm not too familiar with with countries that don't have agencies, or not even that they don't have agencies, countries that don't require you to have an agency. I'm always curious as to how fast that process is. I don't want to say to you that that's faster or this is faster. You're gonna have to do more research. If you do decide to do a family without the agency, please make sure that you do a background check. Make sure that you get like a police certified background check on the family, and make sure that you're not getting scammed or you're not going to a country where we're never gonna see you again or we're never gonna hear from you. Like, please ask around. There's a lot of au pairs on social media that have gone that route. Look for them, ask them advice, ask them tips, ask them how did they know that their family's legit. Ask questions, don't just go into it naively, especially if you're going without an agency. So that was step number 3. Make sure you do a background check. Sorry, I forgot to tell you guys. That was step number 3. Step number 4 is find your legit agency. So I have a video showing you guys 10 or 20 legit agencies. I will show you guys here on the screen. It's also on my channel. Find a legit agency. This is for people who want to go with an agency. Look for a legit agency. Make sure you do research on the agency. Some agencies are more pricier than other agencies. I would love to say it's because of the quality of the agency, but that's not true, because I've seen some agencies be super expensive and the quality is still trash. So do your research, see what you want from an agency, and then go with the agency that you have. Step number 5 is, once you have an agency, for people who don't want to be with want to go with an agency, or even for people who don't want to go with an agency, in other countries you have to make a profile, whatever, and then they have to see your profile. So it may not be linked with an agency, but you still have to talk about yourself, whether it's on a YouTube group page or it's on an agency. Basically, it's like pictures of yourself, a letter about yourself, why do you want to become an au pair, your history, kind of like them getting to know you. So you have to create a profile one way or another. Whether you're creating a profile for Facebook groups or you're creating a profile for agencies, you need to create a profile. Make sure you have pictures that make you look attractive. Well, when I say attractive, I'm not meaning like, oh my gosh, if you're ugly, you're not going to get accepted. I mean, like, don't be coming with tops that are this low. You know, like, don't be walking in with tops that are this low. I mean, posting pictures with tops that are this low, or there's like no pictures of you with the kids, it's just pictures of you by yourself, all dolled up and all dressed to the best thing. I'm like, you want to take care of kids, but there's no pictures with kids. Make it make. Number 6 is the matching process. You basically gonna do FaceTimes, interviews with families. You're gonna be emailing back and forth or sending WhatsApps back and forth. Please, 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 once again, whether you go with a family through an agency or a family without an agency, please make sure you FaceTime a family. FaceTime them once, twice. Please make sure that you see who you're talking to. Don't just match with a family because they emailed you. Don't just match with a family because they texting you. You have to FaceTime, Zoom, Skype, something. You need to see. You guys need to communicate. They need to see that you're real and you need to see that they're real. And number 7, which is the best part, you leave. You pack your bags. I have a lot of packing videos for you guys out there on my YouTube channel. You pack your bags, you say your goodbyes, and you leave. You leave either for a year, 6 months, 9 months, 2 years, but you leave and you start your au pair journey. And that's the basic step on how to become an au pair. If you guys want a more detailed one, there's a bunch on my channel. I have a specific playlist called How to Become an Au Pair. But yeah, that's it for today's video. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye.